All right. Oh, wait. There we go. That's what we're going to use for tonight. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. We are doing an Elden Ring themed wine and paint night. So welcome on in. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for joining me tonight. And welcome, everyone. Uncle Peaches, Marky, RF, how are you guys doing? Welcome on in. It is good to see you all. Welcome. How are you all doing? We are going to be painting Alexander, the jar friend, tonight, which I'm super excited about. It's been a while since I've done one of these painting streams, and honestly, it's been probably a solid 2 or 3 months since I've actually painted. I was painting out pretty often for like a while, and then life got kind of busy, so now it's time to get back into it and start making some more art again. Oh, I should have grabbed some of my previous creations that we've made, especially here on stream. I'll grab those when we take a little break at some point, and show you. We've made Inigo the Brave, the Khajiit follower from Skyrim, and he's a little bit creepy looking, but I'm proud of him. So, so I'll have to show that. Library Gaming, how are you? I'm doing pretty good today. I'm feeling a little fatigued lately, a lot going on. I have a busy weekend this weekend, so I'm just kind of looking forward to a nice regular stream schedule starting next week again, so. Hey Slander, welcome on in. A painting stream hype. I'm excited for this one. I'm not going to take too long chatting before we just kind of start, because we're starting with a blank canvas here. Well, mostly blank. I smeared that was pencil. I did like a really light outline. I don't know, you can barely see. You can see like the lightest little outline. I'd kind of tried to like sketch a little bit out, just kind of sitting here real fast. So we have like, I have a slight guideline for myself. So we're gonna see how that goes. I kind of smeared the pencil though, so that's fine. We'll paint over it. It's all good. You've never seen a painting stream before, but it's gonna turn out great. Thank you. I always love to see like the before and after, and it's really fun to just kind of see, where we start and then where we end up is hopefully gonna be cool. I hope so. Theoretically. I'm thinking for our next painting stream after this, I'll have to give you guys like an advance notice, and maybe we can all do like Bob Ross wine and paint night. We kind of did that. It's been a while since we've done that. It's probably been like a solid year since we've done that specifically. Maybe not quite a year. I don't really know. But those ones are really fun, and I would love to get back to doing those a little bit more. So I appreciate you guys joining me for some painting. Okay, so this is the picture that I'm trying to emulate. So funny thing is, as much as Alexander is loved, and like he's apparently a Twitch emote now. Like I didn't realize that was like a global Twitch emote. When I see the jar emote, it's amazing. I think I bought that one on Steam when I saw it. I didn't even know it was like a thing, but I saw it on the Elden Ring Steam shop or whatever, the Steam points, and I had to buy that one. I think I put it in my Steam bio because I'm like, yes. No, I got the one with like the heart above it or something. I don't know. Anyways, I love Alexander. I can't believe that I accidentally killed him. Well, the thing is, I didn't accidentally kill him. He challenged me, and I was like, okay, let's fight. And then I didn't think he was actually going to die. But anyways, so what was the last art that everyone made? Let's start there. For me, I tried... Last painting I made, I decided was a complete failure. I spent like a solid hour or two on it, and I just decided I hated it. And sometimes that happens. But it wasn't quite right. So I'm gonna try the same concept, but I'm gonna try again. But I've been trying to like paint a little bit more of like horses and like unicorns and like whimsical things lately, and kind of like pastel colors. I don't know, it's not something I've really done before. Well, I used to like paint and draw horses a lot when I was like a little kid, but it's been a long time. So okay, I need to just start putting some paints on the palette and get started here. So I'm gonna get some black on there and white. My paints are running a little bit low. I need to go back to the art store soon. I'm going through a lot of the black and white paint, of course. Make sure we get plenty of that. And we're gonna use a bronze yellow. Okay, so I'm using acrylic paint. I've got a Liquitex Professional Heavy Body Acrylic. And this is just like a pack of them I got. I might have gotten like a couple extra since then, since I got the pack, but I like this brand. It's nice. Hey Arlatoth, welcome back, welcome back. I am doing pretty well today. How about you? Reminded you were supposed to do a Peach's sibling Bob Ross day last summer. Well, how about this summer? There's time. It's summer still. You're a musician, does that count? I mean, yeah, that's art. That's fun. What do you play? Hey Winston, welcome, welcome. You had the chance that the legend himself soloed her for you on your second playthrough? Wait, did Alexander, wait, you're saying Alexander, who soloed Alexander? Not a whole lot, just New World and some Warzone. Trying to find something new to play. I know, I want like a new like big game to play. I have the Overwatch beta. I ended up just randomly getting in when I like just signed up. So I played it a little bit and it's fun. It just like, I don't know. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with it when it like comes out. But I don't know. I wish I was better at Valorant. I started playing Valorant a little bit when Valorant first came out. But honestly, Valorant intimidates me a little bit. Most online competitive, like, I don't know, team games like that intimidate me just a little bit, unless I'm playing with a whole team of people. Or at least, like, a majority team. You know? That can work, too. Okay, I don't honestly even know what colors I'm using, so I'm just, like, putting out kind of all of them. I would like to paint with as many colors as possible. I'm trying to get more comfortable with just, like, layering on paint and just using color even when there's not actually that much color, because otherwise, like, this is like a pretty low contrast photo, so we've got to kind of bump up that contrast just a little bit, maybe like throw in some extra color. I don't know, like the shadows. I try not to use the color black very much in my paintings, except on like the darkest places on the painting, because then it actually like really pops. But otherwise I like to use like a mix of like all of the colors together generally. But hi Brent, welcome on in. How's it going? Chillin' playing some Elden Ring? What part in Elden Ring are you? Is it your first playthrough still? You haven't done any physical art in a while. Last art you did was the new Elden Lord one you enjoy so much. Your Uncle Peaches has some amazing digital art. You can see it on Twitter or in the Discord, in the Witches Lair Discord. Doing great. You tried to get your home cleaned back after family visited for a while. Oh, yeah, gotta put everything back together. Mentally also, right? Let's see. Valorant, your cousin plays that with e-friends, not your style of game. You're too old and slow to have fun. It's one of those ones where you have to be like really ready. I don't know. I stress out sometimes on team games because I'm like, no, I don't want to let down the team. Like, no, don't get mad at me if I don't know what I'm doing. So it's always nice if you like play with a group of people who actually like, you know, take the time to like explain and stuff, which like, I don't know. I have more of that now than I used to when I first started gaming, and especially like if, you know, if I ever wanted to just play with like you guys as a community and stuff, I'm sure that would go well. So, let's see. Let me solo her. Oh, it's the player that helps others being summoned from Millennia Boss and kills her solo? Oh my gosh, that's funny. I did not know that was a thing. But that's cool. That is a nice service. Most of what you're waiting for is coming out later this year. Right? I know. There's a lot of good stuff that's going to be coming out. That's why it's been really nice to have Elden Ring. And why I think we kind of have to go back to some older games now for a minute. Until we get some new releases that we'd like, you know? But some exciting stuff coming out. Okay, so that's all the paints I'm gonna start with. I try not to like start with too many. I'm gonna keep the white out though. And let me put that back here. Also, the music's not too loud, is it? I'm assuming someone would have said something. So my mic is a little farther away tonight. But, oh yeah, wine. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for joining me tonight. Alrighty, so I'm gonna just grab this. So here's our palette. It is a bit of a mess, but I like it. It's artistic, you know? So this is roughly the painting I'm gonna go for. I think I'm just gonna keep the same general background. So maybe we start with the sky and just kind of go with like a cool sort of sky gradient. There's not really any clouds or anything in the sky, so it should be, I don't know, nothing too crazy. Okay, I'm gonna try not to get more paint on these headphones. I think most of the paint that I got on like last time has come off, but I'm gonna try not to add to that, as I almost add to that. So I want like a relatively, I have a bunch of random paintbrushes. I have some fun ones. I accidentally bought this one. This was like a $50 paintbrush and I did not realize that it was, and then I was checking out and I was like, oh, whoops, what did I just do? Whoopsies. But it's a really nice paintbrush. So I could start with that one, but I don't know if we even need one that's necessarily that big. Maybe we just go with this one. I kind of wish I had one like in between sizes though. Do I not? I guess I don't. I thought I did. But I don't here. Oh, okay. Some of these brushes got a little bit stiff. I didn't take the best care of them apparently for a little bit. Let's see. Let's turn it down just a little bit. Has there been any notable content since the game launched? What, in New Worlds? I do wonder. I've been playing more ESO, which has been fun. Okay, so I kind of need to just get started. I'm gonna decide. So I have 3 different blues right here. This one, it's so dark, but it is a blue, and it's actually a really nice blue. It's kind of like a, I don't know, I don't remember which one that is, but it's pretty. And I think I'd kind of like to do just sort of like a gradient of all of them. Also, I have, okay, I gotta remember my painting things now. I have this fluid medium, matte fluid medium. This has been really nice. This is up to my acrylic painting game for sure. I don't know, it makes the paints a little bit easier to work with, and you don't have to like, it doesn't thin them out quite as much as like water does, but it just makes them a little bit easier, like, I don't know, a little more spreadable, I guess? I don't know. If you go quiet at some point, you're probably not sleeping. You're trying your hand at Skyrim's creation kit? Are you trying to make mods? What are you going for? You haven't painted since your teens? It's there for you if you give it a try again. Maybe if we do a Bob Ross night, maybe you have to join us. If you feel so inspired. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of start layering on a little bit of white in this medium. Just kind of a little bit on the sky. I just have like the tiniest little bit of blue on there. I just kind of want to get like a little bit of a base background. This feels a little bit funny. This is not like my natural way that I would paint like in this way, but it works. Okay, so I'm gonna go roughly like that, and then now we're just gonna take a little bit of that white, and we're gonna take, I don't know, a little bit of both of the blues, sure. I'm just gonna do something like that, and like, I don't know. We're going for it. That's a little bit too much of a blue sky. We need some more darkness. Let's get some more of that dark blue. Too happy for Elden Ring. People will be like, what is that, Skyrim? Like, I've also accepted the fact that I just paint my easel as I go. It's fine. It's going to be all kinds of different colors. It has a lot of purple on it behind this canvas. This canvas is bigger than the ones that I have been previously painting on. Okay, so it actually kind of gets darker towards the top, so I'm going to go darker towards the top a little bit more. Let's see, they've been working on bug fixes and stuff, new dungeons in ESO, not in ESO, New World. I've been going in more dungeons though in ESO. I've been getting braver. Okay. I mean, after playing Elden Ring, I'm not as scared anymore, so I'm like, nothing scares me as much. I've faced worse. Okay, I want to make sure that I do get the sides a little bit, because that's always one thing that I kind of forget about. Okay. That's looking pretty nice. I want a little more gradient though, and it's looking a little less dark on the sides. So what if we go a little bit lighter? Lighter on the bottom here. Yeah, I kind of like some different colors, some texture in there. That's kind of nice. Need to check out ESO again as well. You know, I played a solid 55 hours on ESO over the course of, I don't know, like 3 years. And it was always fun. Like, I would enjoy it. But I just didn't quite get it. You know, it wasn't like enough to fully like bring me back, you know? And then I finally have like just taken the time to actually like play it and like learn the game. And it's been really cool. Okay, I like this. The sky's a little bit more textured now. It's not just so, you know, let's see. It looks different on camera a little bit. So let's see, is that this side? No, that's this side. Also, my perspective is not like direct. I feel like, yeah, I just feel like I need a little more that way. Keep spraying paints. Well, I don't need to spray the canvas too much yet because I actually kind of want that to dry so that I can paint over it. But that's okay. We're gonna go to the bottom first, anyways. Does anyone know of any good like painting, like online painting classes or good tutorials or like YouTube channels to like learn painting techniques? Because I've learned like a decent amount about painting and I've taken different painting classes in my life and everything. But I feel like there's a lot of like skills and techniques and everything that I've forgotten. Like I'd like to learn a little bit more about like color theory and everything again, and just like, I don't know. I don't even know what I don't know. Hey Objection, how are you? It's so good to see you. We're painting tonight. Does Twitch still play the old Bob Ross videos? I would assume so. That's a good question. Does anyone know? Does anyone still watch them? I would watch them sometimes. It's been a while though. Ooh, that's a little dark. Ooh. I went a little overboard on the medium. There we go. Just even that out a little bit. There we go. That's better. Okay, it's looking fine, and we're going to put our friend Alexander about right there. But let's see, I'm gonna smooth that out just a little bit. I know a lot of times it's something that I honestly had forgotten about until literally right this moment. Probably would have done it actually. I know a lot of times people don't like starting with a white canvas. A lot of times you start with like a wash of like, I don't know, maybe a color like kind of like that one, like kind of a neutral color, just kind of like a tone, so that you're not just painting directly onto white canvas. So I might want to do something a little bit like that for Alexander, but it's not really what I thought to do. They still show the Bob Ross videos. Oh, that's good. Those are very relaxing, you know? We don't make mistakes. The nice thing about painting is you can correct it, you can paint over it, and you can always make new paintings. And I realized for a while that I was trying to be very perfectionistic about like my first paintings back. I'm like, oh my gosh, like why are my paintings not turning out like masterpieces a first try? It's like, okay, well that was a pretty good first attempt, like for getting back. And then if I just keep going and make another one next time after I complete the first one, it's like, oh, we learned a lot of things, let's make a better one. And you just got to keep going. So I've just been trying to be more persistent. I'm gonna do like a light little wash for where Alexander's gonna be. We're gonna have him approximately approximately right here, but I don't want to go too far up yet. This is really like rough approximation because I have his like arms here. This is where he's crossing his arms, and this is gonna be the lower part of the pot lid. And we're gonna have the upper part come up just a little bit, probably like that. That's gonna be our approximate proportions, I'd say. And bring him out a little bit. He could be just a little bit wider. Something like that. Let's see. How much does this arm stick out? Not that much. Okay, it's gonna be something like that. All right, I like that to start. I should get the Bob Ross afro. That'd be amazing. A good painting is at least a few millimeters thick with all the layers of mistakes. Yeah, that's why I've been considering getting oil paints again. I used to have my dad's set of oil paints when I used to do these painting streams, and I don't have those anymore, so I have to get my own set of oil paints now. We'll get there. But for now, I like the acrylics still. They work really well, especially when you use the fluid medium, and these are like pretty nice acrylics, so you just kind of have to like use layers, and I've been learning how to use these, and it's been getting better and better the more I actually like use them and stuff. But yeah, let's see, what kind of wine is that? Is it a natural wine? It is a mango fruit wine blend. One of those yummy looking bottles that's like, mango wine of some kind. And you're like, yeah, sounds great. It's very tasty. Welcome on in, LRG. How are you? Also, sorry if I missed any messages and stuff. I'm like realizing, I'm like, wait, I think I missed something. But welcome everyone. Let's see, you paint the pot in the background. Oh, yes, this is our... Yes, I hope to paint something this nicely detailed. That is what we're hoping for. We're just starting with the outline. I feel like I have to hurry up through this next stage or this is going to look terrible forever and everyone's going to be like, are you painting like a second grader? And I'd be like, no, I promise it's going to look good. Okay, wait, did I miss the burnt sienna? I definitely did. Yes, I did. I didn't have this. This didn't come in the kit that I got, the burnt sienna, and it is an essential for most things I've painted, I've found. So for this grass, I haven't quite figured out how to paint grass successfully, to be honest. I haven't fully figured it out yet. I'm wondering if I want to start with kind of like something darker and go a little bit lighter with the grass over it. But I think we still want a little bit of green in the underneath, sort of. I don't like too much green. That's probably good. I'm just kind of... We're just kind of starting with something like this. We're gonna like something like this. So this is just a rough background layer. Let's get some more oopsies. The fluid medium is actually fluid. I have to remember that. It actually moves. There we go. Okay. That's okay. You like it? It's beautiful, right? It's yeah. You're thinking of making the switch to oils. Acrylics dry too fast for your blending. That's the hard part. I have found that having like a little spray bottle has been really nice. So when I do actually want to blend things, I just spray it with a bunch of water so it doesn't dry as fast. I also do that with my paints. Otherwise, I notice that they kind of harden after like a little while, you know? I'm just trying to figure out how to work with the acrylics, not against them, you know? It's hard sometimes. Okay, let's thin this out just a little bit. Oopsies. And then we're also gonna put like a rock up here of some kind, probably. But like, we're getting there. I'm kind of gonna blend a little bit right there, especially because the feet aren't really supposed to be that defined. But I was considering doing this part off stream, honestly, but I'm like, no, this is part of it. This is part of the process. It's part of it. You know, sometimes you just gotta trust the process. You gotta know where you're going, where you're headed, and have a plan, and know you're gonna get there. You know, happy little accidents and things, right? Something like that. Welcome on into the Witch Slayer. Thanks for the follow. Ooh. Does anyone do digital art here? I'd love to get into digital art, but I'm kind of like, at the same time, I'm like, maybe like one thing at a time. Maybe like focus on this, and like, especially after getting all the supplies and stuff, I'm like, okay, maybe I focus. What? Focus on one hobby? That's tough. Welcome on in. Slander, nice. Throwing second graders under the bus. Oh no, second graders make beautiful paintings. I do hope that I am above their skill level. I would hope. As far as it looks right now, no, but we'll get there. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. I'm actually gonna go up and down with some of the strokes here because it's grass, and that makes sense. Because grass grows up, not sideways, as far as I know. Okay, so that's a good start for right there. I need to bring Alexander up more. He needs to be a little taller. And yeah, he needs to be a little taller. All right, it's time to start with his layers here. So I'm gonna just do mostly this, what's this called? Bronze yellow. That's a bronze yellow. You miss it. Work life has been way too busy as of late. Fair enough. You do art, 3D sometimes, and clay sculpting. That's super cool. I know, I haven't done this in a couple months, so I'm like, all right, we gotta do it. It's time. Okay, so I kind of need to get a little bit more clear on exactly Alexander's proportions here. So we're gonna do something like that. Let me look. Okay, so he has like a whole rim. So we're gonna do like that. Well, no, I need to bring it out a little bit more to the side. Okay, and then it kind of goes down a little bit, and then he kind of goes out with the arm, and the arm, like, this arm goes underneath and like above, like that, kind of. But then we have this arm over here. Might want to use a smaller brush for some of this stuff. We're kind of going with something like that. Let's bring him down a little bit more here. And some feet. Also wanted to ask, what kind of music do you all listen to? I've been enjoying just like chill sort of music, kind of lo-fi sort of vibes lately. I generally like things to kind of help me calm down and sort of vibe, you know? I don't know. Gotta focus on 100 different hobbies so you can always blame the diversity of your portfolio for any lack of progress. Yes! Like, see? I can kind of do a lot of different things. This is cool, but you should totally be painting and playing Elden Ring at the same time. You're right. I need to start up the game and I can just like oh my gosh, that would really be something. Watch an episode of Bob Ross, he'll show you how to undo in painting. True, no mistakes, happy treats. Exactly. All right, so I like how he's coming together. His elbow needs to go down a little bit more. So let's kind of give some more opaque sort of colors. There we go. Okay. All right, I want to grab some smaller brushes now. I feel like this one is starting to be a little bit too big for what I'm wanting to do. So let's go with just like something like this. Something smaller, but not tiny yet, because we still got a lot to do here. So I'd like to touch up the sky a little bit. There's a little bit that I didn't fill in right there, and I'd like to kind of just, I missed the palette again. Kind of just like to touch up just a little bit of that sky. No, I need a little bit more blue in there. And white. Probably mostly white. There we go. I like this medium because it just kind of helps fill in the little dots on the canvas nicely, you know? I just want to fill in that little part in his arm and on this side as well. Okay, I think I'm still gonna put the rock here like it has there. So I'm still gonna do that. So maybe I should do that next. Let's see, just a little more. I'm just going for details right now. I don't really need to focus on that though. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Now, let's get a rock. How am I gonna make a rock color? That's kind of like a gray. But I'm not gonna use the black because it's not like that dark. And it's kind of like a background object. We don't want like that much darkness. We can use a little bit of the purple. The purple is really dark. So I'm gonna just like use one of these little thingies. I'm gonna put a little bit of the purple and like a little bit of that sky blue and like, I don't know, maybe some of the magenta and then like a bunch of the brown. Kind of just trying to make like a muddy sort of color. Maybe a tiny bit of that bronze yellow, a little bit of green. I'm just trying to make like a real muddy color. And that is what I have made. Beautiful mud. Let's see, lots, but when you're painting or doing photography, you usually listen to spacier music like Deftones. Oh, cool. Lo-fi, you're super eclectic. Ooh, fun. 70s rock, fun. Isn't that what magic is for? True, magic. Magic is always there for us. Okay, I'm gonna just like... That kind of works. We can even lighten that up just like the teensiest bit. Well, that's a little bit lighter than I was looking for, but that's okay. That works. Ooh, I like that line I made. That's a cool squiggly line. Sticking with it. Gonna try not to mess up the squiggliness. Okay, cool. I'm liking the rock. Don't worry about the bottom part of it, because I'm going to cover up the bottom part with some grass anyways. And then let's do the other side of it a little bit. Make sure it's a happy rock. It is a happy rock. And let's make another happy little rock on this side. Happy rock. This one's a little bit lower down. There we go. It's gonna be something kind of like that. No, it comes down even further. I think that. Based on the other side of my painting, though, we can bring it down. Okay, I want some more of the darker colors in here, though. Welcome on in. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the Witch's Lair. Wonder you can draw so well in this uncomfortable position. It's kind of, you know, it's a little awkward, but it's okay. It's not that bad. At least not yet, right? It is a pot. This is Alexander the Pot. He is from Elden Ring. We love him. So, welcome. Looks like the Kool-Aid guy if he was lemon flavored. Yes. Maybe like some strawberry lemonade on top, right? Really bad too once you know what's in these jars. Like, oh no. Terrible. Okay, I want some darker colors though. I want more of that like purple brown. I want more blue for sure. So we're gonna kind of just go in there and I just try to give it a little bit of dimension, sort of. And on this side, we want something darker here. There we go. I'm just going to kind of give it some darker spots, and then we're going to give it some lighter spots too. Let's see, let's even get a little more like the blue in there. A little purple for fun, you know. We can't have too much purple. Cool. And then let's get some highlights in there. Alexander and the Kool-Aid Man are related. Do you think so? Uh-oh. That might have some sinister implications. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'm excited to see what this is going to look like when we're done. We're going to get some highlight. Let's see. Let's get just a little bit of the medium on there. Welcome on in. Okay, that's not exactly how I want that to look. I want to smooth that out just a little bit. But like, at least on camera, I like how that looks. I like it. It works. Okay. All right. Our rocks, I like. I like the rocks. Now it's time for Alexander. So, Alexander, He's got obviously a lot of brown. I'm gonna need more of my... I think it's the Prussian blue that's the really dark one. Yes, it is. I like this Prussian blue. This one is quite nice. So let's start with a little bit of brown and a little bit of blue. And we're just gonna kind of, I don't know, mix it up a little bit. And like, we're gonna add some of that medium in there. And then I'm just gonna kind of go in some places, and we're gonna put some shadows, you know? Okay, so then like he has his legs here. He's mostly we kind of want that to fade into the grass a little bit, his feet. I don't know exactly what they look like. They're not very defined there, so I'm kind of just trying to have them fade a little bit. There we go. And then we want this leg to kind of just come straight forward and kind of fade. Perfect. Yeah, I'll give more of a knee. That's a little bit more of a knee than I meant to give him, but that's fine. That's how much knee he needs to have then. And then let's kind of smooth that out a little bit. And let's give him some shadow on these arms. And on this as well. Let's see, he has kind of a jutting sort of shoulder. And kind of a sharp elbow. Oh my goodness, Just Ed has gifted a sub. Thank you so much, Just Ed. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much for gifting to the community here. Slays, I really do hope that you enjoy the sub here, the emotes and everything. Welcome officially to our Witchy Coven. Hope you enjoy the content tonight. We're doing some painting. I know it does not look like much yet. We're getting there. We're making progress though. I'm proud. But hope you're enjoying the stream tonight. One is full of sugar and red. The other is full of warriors who are dead. Kool-Aid Man versus Alexander. Oh no. That is that's beautiful. A rhyme about the Kool-Aid Man and now Alexander. You'll drop the mic now. That was an amazing mic drop. But welcome on in. Thanks so much for the follow. May need you to share this playlist with you? Absolutely. This is the Stream Beats Lo-Fi playlist, actually. It is, I can definitely send you a link. Let me send that to you after stream, but it's the Stream Beats Lo-Fi. Definitely recommend. Just Ed, thank you so much for your Prime Gaming sub as well. That means so much. Thank you incredibly for supporting. I really do hope you enjoy hanging out here with us and the content. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. We're making Alexander the Jar here, and I'm excited. And it's gonna take a minute, but he's gonna come along. He's already getting there. I'm starting to get the vision of where we're going, you know? We're getting there. Noise. If we do Bob Ross paint night, would you guys want to join me? I'll have to do that again soon. Let's see, give him a little bit more of that shoulder. There we go. And then I don't want to do too much shadow. But we can do a little bit right there. And let's kind of try to, there we go. Okay, so he also has like a break right here. So like, do something like that for the break that he's got. Okay, so I need to just start layering on some more paints. So let's take this brown. I want it browner. I want a lot browner. And I'm just gonna kind of go in here and kind of try to color correct a little bit. Here we go. Okay, that kind of works. I'm liking it. Coming along. So we just need to start filling in some like detail soon enough here. So I think it's kind of time for me to grab a smaller brush and start filling in, I don't know, more detail. Oop. That was a little more of that paint than I wanted to use. Whoopsies. That's a little bit dark. That's okay. Let's lighten that up a little bit. I feel like I can just kind of, hang on. Who says I can't do that? Hang on though. There we go. Okay, that's a better tint. Okay, we need a little more on this side. What's that thing? There's the thing. Okay, let's get some details. Let's grab a smaller brush. It would have a bit of green from the light bouncing from the grass. That's a very good point. Let's fill some of that in. I'm gonna go with this one. I like this brush. Kind of a small one, but I like it. Yeah, let's fill in a little bit of that green. Also, I need to mist. My things are drying out. Yeah. Let's give them lots of color. There we go. No, that does look better. That definitely looks better. We're gonna bring that up a little bit more. Just a little bits of green. Also, could potentially, maybe he has a little bit of mossy texture or something. I don't know. Okay, let's put a little bit of that up here too. Well, that's a little bit more than I intended to put. That's okay, we're making it work. It's gonna have so many layers to this anyways. Oh my goodness, Holly, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, everyone. Oh my gosh. Wait, I feel like we need like a more hype song or something. Welcome everyone. Love raid. That is amazing. Holly, how are you? Thank you so much for bringing your amazing community on over here. Welcome everyone. I'm Paige the Witch if you don't know me. We are here. We are just starting our painting. He's getting there. We're just starting our painting here of Alexander the Jar from Elden Ring. So welcome everyone. We also play RPG games here and like Elden Ring, Skyrim, and probably Red Dead starting next week. We're gonna see which game we pick. But welcome, you guys. If you don't know, watch Holly. If you don't know Holly, check out the stream, drop a follow. Amazing positivity, amazing vibes, amazing content, a lot of horror content, and welcome everyone. It's great to have you all here. Thanks so much for bringing the hype on over. Welcome. We are having our chill sort of vibes tonight, doing something different than the usual content. I've also LRG, thank you so much for tipping $20. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, what does that bring our PC total to? Is that 860? Is that what it's at now? That's amazing. Thank you so much, LRG. I appreciate it so much. I'm so excited for a new setup, a new PC and everything, and it means a lot. So thank you. Well, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for the follows. It is absolutely fantastic to have you here. We just finished our first playthrough of Elden Ring a week ago now. So I've been playing a little bit of New Game Plus, and I don't know, I've been loving Elden Ring. I did a cooking stream where I made boluses, and it was a fun time. So welcome. Do you guys, are you all artistic? When was the last time everyone's done some art? Witch vibes, welcome everyone. We like our witchy things here. I have to do a tarot stream again sometime soon. It's been too long. I've just been reading tarot to myself, so I'm like, all right, come on, we gotta bring it back. But cheers everyone, thanks for being here. Let's see, you're not artistic at all, but music is your art. I mean, music is art. It is, definitely. Probably like a year ago. No, what were you up to tonight, Holly? Were you playing more Ori? It seems like a really cool game. I'm really gonna have to try that. It's been a couple of months now. It had been a couple of months now for me too. I just was kind of going in and filling in the shadows, and now I'm kind of trying to get a little bit more like detail. I like my rocks. My sky is decent. We might touch up the sky towards the end, especially because I kind of noticed this has like some red little bits in the sky. So we might touch up the sky a little bit, and then definitely the whole grassy bottom area is going to be completely touched up. So that's going to be the final details though. You got to get like the grass stalks like over the feet, you know, the whole effect, right? Pretend I know what I'm doing. You did a painting of you painting before. That's right. I think you put that in the Discord, right? That was fun. You did art today? What did you make? You did a selfie stream where you complimented members of the community. That sounds really nice. Wait, what? Oh no, you painted the carpet red. Oh my gosh. The painting looks great. You love it a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're getting there. We need detail now. It's very much rough shapes. It was looking very funny at first. I'm like, oh no, trust the process, guys. Trust the process. Stick with me. You know. Last time you did art was in high school a few years back. Ooh, you did Darth Vader and a charcoal drawing of Iron Man. That's really cool. I really like doing drawings and stuff too, especially because drawing is a little bit easier to just kind of pick up. You know, all you need is like literally one pencil, which is cool. But it is nice if you have the whole pencil setup. Okay, wait, I gotta mist my palette again. Okay, so I was just trying to decide which details I'm starting to focus on next here. So I think we need to give him some defined arms and kind of define the upper pot lid, I suppose. We got to keep in all the jar pieces, the meat. Posted in Discord, it was a while ago. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these painting streams. I was doing these not super often. I never did these regularly, but these were like a, you know, every so often sort of thing. I like these streams a lot. Something just a little bit different. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to have a brown. I feel it's still a little bit see-through, so I feel like we need to kind of bring in the darker colors before I even attempt to put on the lighter colors on top, you know? But welcome everyone. If you don't know me, like I said, I'm Paige the Witch. I've got a YouTube channel where I just uploaded my whole Elden Ring playthrough. I still haven't uploaded the final like 3 streams or so, where we 4-shot Melania. It was absolutely just insane. I don't know how it happened, but it happened somehow, and it was fun. I definitely died way more times on the way to her. Like way more times. It was funny. I was actually like having a bit of a rough night that night. I was just like, I kept dying. And then I got to Melania and I was like, oh no, I've been dying. This is gonna be rough. And then it wasn't as bad as I thought. I also think I was actually like appropriately leveled, which was nice. It was nice to not just feel totally like under-leveled and struggling, because I definitely felt that for a good chunk of the game. But now I feel really overpowered, which is fun. It's a nice new change. Rough shapes are the foundation, right? You know, the foundation is great. Thank you. I think it's gonna get better. We're gonna see. I don't know how long this is gonna take or how long we're gonna spend on this. I have no idea, but I'm excited to see how it's gonna go. I should go grab really fast some of the paintings I've done last time. Like, I have Inigo the Brave, the Khajiit from Skyrim. I painted him, and I'm not very good at faces. Even Khajiit faces, even cat people faces. And so he's a little bit creepy looking, but I'm still proud of him, so I should go grab him in just a second here. Okay, wait, but I gotta keep focusing. A little bit more of this. I was asking earlier, does anyone know if any good like resources or like classes or YouTube channels or anything for good like art lessons, like kind of skills and techniques and stuff? I feel, you know, like I've been practicing more and more lately, but I just would like to know a little bit more about certain techniques. Like, I didn't go to art school, and I'd like some of that sort of knowledge somewhere. And so if I could find a cool class, that would be nice. I just don't know what kind of classes are in my area, and I'd kind of rather just have something to follow along at home with anyways. Okay. So we're just gonna fill in this with all darkness, and then I'm gonna go in with some light colors. Because I don't just want him to be brown, because that's not very like fun. That's not it doesn't like pop. It doesn't like look really good, you know? So like I should get a little bit of green in here even now. Okay. There we go. And then let's go over here just a little bit. Let's see. Sorry if I missed anything. You're so stuck on Melania? No, I think it's largely my build. I feel like Astrologer Mage has been really powerful. I just kept shooting moons at her, and it kept working. So, King, have a fantastic night. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good one, too. Easily the most therapeutic stream you've ever ended up in. That means a lot. Thank you for joining me. You know, I just kind of needed a chill night tonight. I've been a little bit stressed. I'm going, my best friend is having her bachelorette party this weekend, which is, I'm very excited for her, but I just like, I'm like, oh my God, I have so much going on. I'm like, okay. So I'm like scrambling to get done like as much as possible before I go and like leave and do that whole thing. So I'm like, you know what? I need just like a painting night. I need to just like calm myself. And yeah, you know, Halos Hunter. Wait, what is Skillshare? I don't think I know. Any tutorial in YouTube that you like the result and it's easy to follow should work. Fair enough. Fair enough. Depends on exactly what you're looking for, your art goals are, right? Super vague question. Fair enough. Okay, I guess I'm trying to say, like, I don't know. I guess I have kind of like a vague sort of question. It's like, that's where I'd like to maybe just start taking like a class or something like that, where they just kind of go through everything. I would like more videos like on color theory and just like how to use acrylics properly and like better, I guess, like how to layer things correctly, and I don't know. I guess that's the kind of stuff I'm mainly looking to learn right now, and also just maybe like composition of paintings and like proportions. Because I remember learning a little bit about that stuff when I was younger, but it's been so long now. Okay, so let's give him some more defined arms now. Let's kind of... He's also a little bit, like, crinkly. So I have to keep that in mind. So we're going to have to go in and give him some texture. It's a little bit more brown than I wanted to put in there. No, I want more of, like... Okay, so this arm goes underneath the other arm. So let's, like, show that. This one goes, like, up top here then. Okay, so now I need to, like, actually start giving him some, like, defined features. So let's give him, like, some fingers. Is that far enough along? No, that's not far enough. No, scratch that. That's fine. We'll paint over that. He needs some fingers. There we go. And we need to kind of like blend this in here. Okay, so I'm gonna need to start highlighting and I'm gonna need to start darkening. I need to like actually get some shape here because right now it's kind of a blob. Let's see. Sorry, I'm like hyper focused right now. No mistakes, happy trees, exactly. Maybe a happy little cloud would help. True. When I make this picture bigger, it does have some like little red things kind of floating around, so I might add some little red floaty dots. That'll look kind of fun. I don't know. Skillshare is a platform for art and design types of tutorials. They sponsor a lot of YouTubers. Oh, I'll have to look. Okay, good to know. I want to say I've heard of that, but I don't know if I've taken the time to look. Okay, and then this, we're gonna... Ooh! No! I didn't... Oopsies. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, he's got 3 fingers. I'm gonna give, like... 3 fingers. We don't need it so dark here. Let's see. Let's give the fingers. But that's too light. Too light, too dark. Oh my gosh. I'm a good artist. Thank you for getting there. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome over. Add the compass. Yes. If you're looking for fundamentals, you'd highly recommend Skillshare if you can afford to spare the money, simply because the courses go so in depth. YouTube has a lot of great resources, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm willing to invest in a class if this is a hobby like I care enough about at some point, you know? But it's more professional. I would like that then. I'll have to look. Okay, I keep remembering which one. Okay, I keep forgetting which one goes over. So this is the arm that goes over. This is the arm going under. Okay, let's add some highlights in here. Even if I end up painting over the highlights, we like need to start adding a little bit of definition here. You know, we need something. We need something going on. So let's get some fingers here. Oh gosh, that's a little bit more highlight than I was really looking for, but that works. Let's thin that out a little bit. We're gonna go like right here. I'm gonna pin it down. Okay, and then we're gonna like something like this. Okay, so these hands are gonna be the hardest part for me. I can already tell. This is gonna be a little bit tough. Not very good at drawing hands. Nice painting. Thank you. Hey, Amir. Bob Ross does cover basics, true, right? That is true. It does take practice and study. That's the main thing, is just practice. Okay, so this goes under this arm. Okay, okay, we're starting to actually get a little bit of definition here. I'm liking it. Welcome on in, everyone. Bob Ross's son is a great painter. Yeah, I've heard he kind of does, he does Bob Ross style videos still, right? Or was it someone else who's kind of taken over as Bob Ross? Or was it his son? I can't remember now. If you squint and look at the reference, it's easier to see the main shapes, mainly the dark and light areas. And then you start details. I like that. Okay, so we have roughly some arms. Real rough, but we're getting there. Let's go on the other side a little bit more. Also, maybe it would have helped if I would have like mixed some more of these paints a little bit more beforehand. I don't know. That's fine. It works. Okay, so before I finish the arms, I'd like to finish a little bit more of like this right here. So he does have, I don't know how easily you guys can see on the reference, but he does have like a lighter spot right here. So I'm gonna take a little bit more like the blue and green, maybe a little bit of that purple, teensy tiniest bit of the magenta. We're gonna get like a nice dark color again, maybe even a little bit more green, and then I'm gonna really like thin it out. I'm just gonna kind of go down here again. Well, it's a little bit more blue than I was looking for, but that works. I think it's actually good. Especially because I already kind of have a green in there. I like that. And then we're just going to kind of bring it up a little more. I don't want that highlight to be quite as light. There we go. Okay, and then let's get like a tiny bit of green in there again. Okay, I like that. I want a little more brown though. It's not quite brown enough now. There we go. I want it like mixed in. There. Okay, so I like the bottom part. We're gonna definitely lighten it up when we can, but for now, I'd like to start adding, let's add some detail here. So, what am I gonna do? I want a smaller, yeah, I want a slightly smaller one. This should be good. Well, my other little one I used to use didn't get cleaned properly. That's okay. Okay, I'm gonna use this tiny little brush here, and we're gonna go in with a little bit more details. His son's not one for the camera, but you can find the Bob Ross videos on YouTube, yeah, and Twitch streams. But his son did a few episodes, okay, back in the day when Bob had his PBS show. That's cool. It's coming along nicely, thank you. It's getting there. Being weird with your messages? No, Katie, you're totally good at all. Art is a special interest of yours? Of course. I'm happy to have someone to talk about art with. I also love doing art, and I haven't been quite as, I don't know, I haven't been as into my art and everything as I'd like to be, because I've had so much going on, but now it's time to get back into it. So no, I'm happy to have people to talk about it with. Okay, so how do I make this a little bit more defined? I kind of need to just not overthink it and just kind of start putting some lines. I think that's the main thing, is sometimes I overthink this stuff, and like, no, we literally just need to like put colors. We just needed to like put them. We're gonna darken that up. A little more of that contrast below. Okay, so if we do a little bit more of the contrast below, then we want a little less contrast up top. So let's actually get a little bit of color with like some white. And I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, it's good. Welcome. Here we go. Oh my goodness, LRG, thank you so incredibly much for gifting a sub to Katie. That's really kind of you, Katie. Welcome officially to our Witchy Coven here. Hope you enjoyed the emotes and the community. It's great having you here to chat with us. So thank you both so much for being a great part of our community here. Hard when there's not as much time, right? Glad I found a moment. Exactly. That's where I've been gaming. We've been doing tons of Elden Ring for a while, so I'm like, okay, let's do Elden Ring, but different. Top lip is like a cylinder. Top of it is lit, and it fades into a darker color as it goes into the shadow, right? Okay. How long has this been a thing for you? What, art? I mean, I always took most of my life. I don't know. I feel Slander. Thank you so much for gifting us up to Celestial. Thank you, Slander. Thank you, Celestial, for being here. Hope you enjoyed the sub and the emotes and everything. Great having you. Slander, thank you for gifting. It means a lot. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the subs tonight. It's incredible. You guys are very kind. And if you are a witch, why don't you use magic to do the painting? We are channeling our inner magic to do this painting. But I grew up painting a little bit. Like my parents were nice enough to give me art classes and stuff when I was like a kid, and I really enjoyed them. And then I kind of, and then like school and life and everything happens, and I kind of stopped for a while. And just in like recent years, I've been kind of getting back into it. Okay, I need a little bit more. Okay. Coming along. I'm gonna leave room for the crack. And let's see. What are we playing? We are playing Painting Simulation 2022. We are simulating Alexander the Jar on canvas tonight. I'm like, wow, painting simulator would be fun. I'm like, wait, isn't that just digital art? I'd love to get into digital art, but one thing at a time, like I said. Love the stream. New wave Bob Ross, right? Witchy Bob Ross, right? But welcome on in, Drum. Great to have you here. Spray helps keep the plate moist, something you haven't seen. It works. It really works. These paints we're getting, I don't know, I saw it on like TikTok or something really random. because I was having such an issue where like my paints kept drying up before I could even use them, and I was like, what the heck? And if you just keep misting, they don't dry up as fast. And you can also even mist the painting if you want to keep the blending going a little bit more, which I guess I could do right now. It might kind of help here. I'm not that worried about like blending at the moment. More concerned about like proportions and colors. Okay. I also am trying to like figure out like kind of my personal style with paintings. Because I was kind of trying to go like really realistic with things for a while, but I also kind of like when I just am a little bit like, not messier with it, but also kind of messier with it. Just kind of just more just slapping paint on there, you know? Been drawing since you could hold a pencil? Oh, you'll have a moment trying to figure out how to reply to that question. Fair enough. Very nice of Alexander the Jar to model for this painting. I know, he is such an amazing model. Like, look it. Models need to take notes, right? If you had a sub for every time someone said Bob Ross tonight, you'd be amaranth by now. Oh my gosh. We need like a drink every time someone says Bob Ross, right? I already... I should go get some more wine in a minute. I called it like a wine and paint night, and I'm already out of my glass of wine. I need another one. Well, we're already like an hour and a half into stream, so I mean, yeah. Makes sense. Maybe I should go right now? No, let me touch up a little bit more of this rim. Okay, so I need to give a little bit more dimension to it now. Let's try to like... So it seems like it's just a little bit darker on this lower half. Or something, you know? Approximately, something like that? I don't know. But welcome on in, everyone. What is the wine of choice tonight? A mango fruit wine blend. Very fancy. It's very tasty. It's from Trader Joe's, so you know it's good. If you wanted to get into digital, you could recommend cheap options. Sure. And for acrylics, probably benefit you to look into a wet palette. I've seen that. I gotta figure out how to make one or get one or something, right? Great advice. You got into using one in mini painting. Oh, fun. Oh, do you have like the little mini painting kit and everything? I gotta bring some paintings when I leave for this weekend. I'm definitely gonna try to do some painting while I'm gone. Plastic wrap over paint. Doesn't water down too much. No, this paint's pretty, it's a pretty thick paint. That's why I have to use the matte fluid medium to kind of spread it out a little bit sometimes because it gets a little bit thick. Okay. I just gotta kind of keep going, keep putting on the layers. We keep moving forward. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of detail. Well, let me think. Let me go back to a slightly bigger brush real fast. Let me go back to this brush for a minute. Let me finish cleaning that off. I'm gonna go back to this slightly bigger brush real fast and kind of try to like just even this out just a little bit so I can start to put a little bit of detail on it. So I'm gonna go like something like this. Yeah, that's a great color I made. Okay, perfect. I just want it to be a little bit more uniform. I'm gonna get just like the teensiest bit of green in there, and we're just gonna kind of... That was a little bit more than a teensy bit, but that's fine. Everything's fine. No, it's good. I just want like a little bit of the green like on the sides, ideally. No, that's Need just a little bit more of that green back. I don't want to do too much green again. It's a dilemma. Okay, there we go. And then maybe even a little bit of this brown. Sounds yummy at Trader Joe's. Yes, they have good wine blends. A sponge that holds water and a piece of fine paper that sits on top. Yeah, you can use like wax paper, right? Or something? Such a great creator. Wine and mead helps. I've never had mead before. Has anyone had mead? I feel like mead sounds really tasty. Someone send me more wine. A shot of tequila. What was the thing? What was the last thing that made me take a shot of tequila on stream? There was a time. I think it was the Mirac incident. I think that was the last time I did that. I'm pretty sure it was the Mirac incident streaming Skyrim like a year and a half ago. I want to say. I spent like hours trying to use Bend Will on Mirac in the Dragonborn DLC. Because I'd heard that you could bend his will, and it was like apparently really tricky, and you had to do it like a bunch of times. It was like a whole thing. I kept like dying like right before I thought it was like right before I was doing it. I would like bend will him like several times, and then turns out that was a mod that does that. It's not base game. Uncle Peaches here was trying to tell me, and I just would not listen until the tragedy really sunk in. I couldn't believe it until yeah, and then I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna have a little tequila, and then we just had a good rest of the stream, and we just ran around Skyrim for a bit. It was a great time, you know. we kicked Mirac's butt, and just we were like, yeah, Hermamora, take him, please. Oh my gosh. So maybe again someday we'll have an occasion. Wax paper wouldn't work. More parchment paper. That's right. Wax paper and parchment paper are different. I forget that sometimes. Okay, speaking of a drink, I gotta go get a drink now. I gotta go. Wait, no. Wait, I was almost... Hang on. I just want a little bit more of the brown color. No, I like that. I need more of it, though. Okay, hang on. Okay, I like more of that brown. Oh, too much brown, too much brown. Ah! Medic. No, actually, that probably definitely wasn't too much brown. That was actually probably the perfect amount of brown. I doubted it. Okay, wait. There we go. Okay, there we go. And then let's add just a tiny little bit of white in the middle as like sort of a highlight. Just like a little bit here. There we go. Okay, he's coming along. All right, give me just a quick second. I'm gonna just go run into the kitchen, refill my wine. If you guys need a refill on anything, now is the time. Okay, all right, we're ready. I'm gonna try not to knock anything over. Never doubt your Skyrim knowledge. Yeah, I learned, Uncle Peaches. I'd learned the hard way. My bad. Okay, give me just a second, guys. Discuss art and wine. I don't know. I'll be right back. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness, a raid while I was gone. Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for waiting. Also, welcome. Welcome to the Elden Ring painting stream. Radis Raccoon, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. The trash is here. Surrender to your raccoon overlords. I love it. I surrender. Welcome. What were you up to tonight? How was your stream? Can we get a huge shout out for Radis Raccoon? Check out the stream. Grab a follow. Hey, Shinward. I'm doing quite well. I just had to grab a refill on my wine real fast, so, you know, very important things. Gotta head to bed. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for being here and hanging out, Holly. It means so much. Thank you for the raid and bringing your community on over. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Cheers. Mm. Thank you for surrendering. Yeah, I mean, I'm not about to mess with raccoons. Like, I took an extra second to go look through my paintings real fast. I wanted to show you guys some of the ones that we've done previously. Here, I'll save Inigo for last because Inigo is very fun. So we've done 2 different Bob Ross painting streams. So this was the first one. This was with the oil paint still. This was back when I had the oil paints. I really like the look of it. I think it turned out pretty cool. This was a fun one. And then this one, this was like right when I first got the acrylic paints. So I still like it. It's definitely, I feel like I could do a better job now, but I like it. So those were 2 Bob Ross ones that we've done here on stream. And then I tried to paint a Skyrim screenshot. This was also shortly after I got the acrylics. So I don't love the grass in front, but I still think it's fun. This is a fun Skyrim screenshot that I had taken. It's fun. And then last but not least, we have Inigo the Brave. He is the Khajiit follower from Skyrim. And he's a little bit creepy, but I love him. I love him. This was also with oil paints when I had those as well. So he's got the oil paint look. I feel also like I could definitely do a better job now. This was almost 2 years ago now, actually. So it's been a while, but I like him. There were some finishing details that I had intended to do, like I had intended to fix up some. We didn't end up getting there, but I like him and I think he's kind of fun. So I don't know. We had fun with those. So I have high hopes for our jar friend here, and we're gonna see how he ends up turning out. I missed my palette again. Let's see. Bob Ross paintings. The Bob Ross paintings are fun, so we're gonna have to do another one of those again soon. I really had fun with those ones, so we will get there. All right, jar friend. He's had a second to dry, which I think is a good thing. I'm trying to figure out where I go next with him. I think I start on details on the pot, and then I start on details on the arms. I think that's what's next. And then maybe also like the pot lid a little bit so that I can, after that, start on the red part that's gonna go there. I think that's the plan. So let me go to a detail brush. What about my tiny brush? Is it all good? Gosh dang it, it dried with some paint on it. How do you save brushes? I'll have to look that up. Like, how do you save brushes that got paint on them? Paint dried on them. Like, just come off. It's like, oh, it's kind of coming off. I had it soaking in some water, so it kind of helped it. Appreciate the follow, though. Welcome to our witchy lair. You legit is saying cheese, the cat guy? Yes. I've never really painted teeth before. It was definitely pretty ambitious of me to go for, like, a whole painting like that of a Khajiit, like a whole face and everything. It was definitely ambitious. I think it worked out pretty well, but it was a little bit out of my comfort level, which is, you know, that's fun. That is fun with painting. Alright, so I'm gonna take this brush. This one will do. It's small enough. And we're gonna start to just give him some detail, I guess. I don't know. Let's give him some highlights. Oh. Wait, I put my palette a different way, and I'm like, where are my colors? Cheers. Hands need a bit of shadowing. Oh, the hands need a lot of things. They're hardly there. I'm thinking I go with some detail work first back here, so then if I like paint over it a little bit with the hands, then it's fine, right? What's my favorite Star Wars movie? Honestly, just the original one. Just the original one, original Carrie Fisher and everything. That's the one I've seen the most, at least. I haven't seen the newer ones. I saw the first one that came out in like 2015 or whatever that was, and I haven't seen the ones since then. And honestly, I didn't really see... I don't remember the prequels that much, but I've watched the original 3 somewhat recently, and I do love those. Looks like you're having a great time enjoying the painting. You know, it is an experience. It is. You know, we're taking it slow. Happy little accidents, happy little trees, happy little pot friend, you know. Let's see, spirit work for cleaning brushes. Oh no, we have to cleanse them spiritually in order to clean them. Maybe that works, I don't know. I haven't tried. Okay, we're gonna give him like a, so he's kind of cracked. So I have to remember that. So I'm gonna try to just, I'm gonna try to like not take these lines like too seriously, you know? Like I don't want serious lines. I want like casual lines. Okay, so we have a couple cracks that I'm kind of trying to emulate a little bit. Just have something kind of like that for that initial band sort of thing around. I do kind of wish I had more pre-mixed colors. That might make some of this a little bit easier, especially if I'm streaming. It's been so long since I bought this original kit. Maybe I'll just go pick out like a couple extra colors I think I could use. I should go back. Happy little page. Exactly. You know it. You've never finished any of the first 6 Star Wars movies? Always got bored? Oh no. I mean, they're fun. I don't know. They're fun. Okay, so now I need to kind of do like another, like basically the same thing. Basically the same. Just a little bit of that medium in there. There we go, something like that. Then we'll add a little swirly swirly-durly thing. Good color for the highlights on the top. Do you think? I think it looks pretty nice. I think it's coming along. We're getting there. Ran to the VOD to see your paintings. They look incredible. Oh, thank you. Do you have anywhere you post your work, like Insta? I haven't been posting it actually. I could start posting it on my Instagram, like on my Page the Witch Instagram here. I was thinking of starting an Etsy or something like that, like eventually. Or maybe just like with some prints or something, or like, well, I don't know. I don't really know. I gotta look into some things, I think. Give a little design there. I like how that little design looks. It's really hard to see on the camera, I feel like. But I like it. Little swirly things. Good artist. Thank you guys. Thank you. I don't know. I feel like I have a lot to learn still. But I certainly have fun. And I feel like you're gonna be a good artist if you're having fun. You know? And we're just here to relax and have a nice night. Little squigglies. I like the squigglies. And then I'm gonna kinda do like a little swirly sort of situation there, I guess. Maybe a little bit darker than the bottom one. To brown. Hey RJ, it's Alexander! I had to make something for our pot friend. I was like, what if I like sculpted something? And I was like, no, I'm not a sculptor. but I can try to paint things. I don't know. I gotta get back in the practice. I gotta get back in the habit. I'm not gonna feel confident with this again, you know? It's coming from a new viewer. You'd love it a lot? Okay, well, I'll have to look about setting up a little shop or something for these, because I'd love to start making more paintings and everything and just have a little, I don't know. It'd be fun. Maybe put it on things. I'd love to put my art on something. That'd be fun. I was also thinking of like painting like Elden Ring like screenshots or something. Like I always thought it would be like a fun thing to be able to like paint screenshots of people's characters or something like in the game. That would always be really cool. Let's see, let's do like keep the line thin. It's kind of hard. It's a little bit light, I feel like, but it works. There, that's a little bit more like brown toned. I think that works a little bit better. It's such a subtle difference though. Squeaglies! Welcome on in. Thanks for following. Welcome to the Witch's Lair, everyone. We're having a nice chill night, you know, a little change of pace. Okay, there's got another line on the top. And so these middle squigglies are not quite as defined. So I'd kind of like to just... Right. Okay, before I do much else, I should go in with a darker color and make the cracks. But I like this. Squigglies. Very light little squigglies. Hey Jaws, the one boss with the swirling red ribbons looked cool. To paint may be hard. I know, I was thinking about like, oh, I was like, what if I painted Melania or something crazy like that, or Godric or Radon or something, but I'm like, I think a jar sounds easier. Like maybe for like a multi-stream sort of situation, but I'm like, if I just want to get this done in one night, theoretically, You watched the holiday special? The Star Wars holiday special? I don't think I've seen that. Okay, alright, more squigglies, more squigglies. Let's go. Also, I feel my paint's getting dry. That is unacceptable. Be hydrated, thank you. Okay, I need more squiggly. But like less broken up here. I don't need the breaks to be very far apart. And we kinda gotta like keep swirling. I didn't quite do my swirlies the right way, but it's the way that they were wanting to swirl, you know? It's just what they were feeling. And I can't stop them. Okay, there we go. Now we need some darker spots. So let's darken this up a bit. Let's add some brown, and let's add a little blue. And more brown and blue. hint of green. Because we like our green in this right now. Right now, stream over watching the Star Wars holiday special. Oh shoot, it's July. We're ready for the holidays. Okay, he's got this big crack like right here, so I kind of need to like follow it down. I know it's a little bit different in the picture, but it's kind of how I've... Well, I could bring it this way. I feel like it might make more sense to bring it down the center, but like, well, no, because there's not a crack down the center normally. Okay, that needs to be much browner. I can already tell that much. There we go. This is definitely also why I kind of wanted to do this part first before I do the arms, is because I just kind of bled into the arms a little bit there, but it won't matter soon. Okay, and then I kind of need to bring this crack. It's kind of weird how I did it. I should have brought this further over, or I should have brought this further over, but that's okay. I'm making it work. We're just going with the flow. Oh my goodness, Ariel! Ariel Jade, how are you? It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everyone. I'm Paige the Witch. We are here doing a pretty chill, just Elden Ring themed painting stream tonight. With a glass of wine, of course. So welcome on in. Thanks for joining us, and cheers everyone. You guys, if you don't all know Ariel, she's an absolutely amazing content creator. Plays a lot of really fun games. Last time I was over there, it's been a little while, but you're playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland, and that seemed like a lot of fun. What games have you been playing lately? What have you been up to? Thanks for joining us. We're coming along with our pot friend. We're starting to get to like more of the detail sort of portion of this. But it's taken us, honestly, it hasn't even taken us 2 hours. We're on a pretty good schedule at the moment. I need more brown paint. Let's see. You finished The Witcher 2 and started The Witcher 3 for your first time? Are you loving it? I haven't played any of the Witcher games. I played maybe the first hour, I think, of The Witcher 3 when I first got my PC. LRG, thank you so much for the $20 tip. Thank you for the hype. What does that bring our PC goal up to? 880, you guys. We're trying to raise money for a new PC. My PC's been struggling to stream the games that I've been playing without lagging. So we're trying to raise money for a new PC. Anyway, sorry, my brain just lagged for a moment there as well. Don't know if I can... Maybe just a good night's sleep will fix that. But apparently my PC is not being fixed like that. So anyways, the point is, thank you, LRG. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much for the tip and the support and being here. And Ariel, thank you again for the raid. Let's see, the lore is so good. Okay, how long are the games? Like, how long was The Witcher 2? Like, how long did that take you to get through? And have you read any of the books or any, like, the additional things? And, like, Gwent is the whole card game, right? Have you played that? Seems kind of cool. Hey, Obi-Wan, it's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. She has a lady's chest tattooed on Geralt's neck. That's amazing. First hour is about as far as you made it in Witcher 3 too. The problem for me is, like, it wasn't like the game wasn't engaging. It just... It was competing with Skyrim, and that was an issue. So... It was when I first got my new PC and I discovered modding on Skyrim, and it was just... There was not much else capturing my attention for a little while. You know, we love our Skyrim here. Witcher 2, 50 hours. Witcher 3 can take up to 200. 200? Dang, I thought Elden Ring was long. medium. Come on. We just finished Elden Ring recently. It took us 130 hours, I think, to get through it. It was a good while. It was a fun game. Okay, there we go. I like how the crack looks. It gives him some texture, some dimension. We're gonna give him another little one right here. There we go. These are things that I might end up definitely darkening before the end. Just like add that little touch of black in there. Could even do a little bit of that right now. These are definitely meant to be the darker parts. Yeah, let's do that. Get some contrast in there. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Witch's Lair. Guys, if you don't know me, I'm Paige the Witch. We play RPG games here. We love Skyrim, Elden Ring, and I think we're going to start Red Dead next week. So, welcome. It's great to have you. We also got YouTube and everything, so welcome, welcome. You're waiting for the TV and books till you finish. That's probably a good way to go, right? Because you kind of want the context. I was like that with Dune, where I tried to read the book before the Dune movie came out. I have it sitting on my shelf back there, and it was a dense one because there's just so many words and stuff that are just made up. I was having a really hard time like understanding what was going on and who these characters were. And then I saw the movie like 3 times, and then I finally understood what was happening in the movie, and then I've gone back and I've started listening to the Dune audiobook, and I'm like, oh, now I understand what all of these words are and who all of these people are and all these characters. I'm like, okay. So I don't know if it's the same with that at all with Witcher, but at least for the Dune universe, I was like, okay. The movie made it easier. Thank you, movie. You have like 450 hours in Witcher 3? Well, you can New Game Plus it, right? I would imagine that could add like a bunch of time and a bunch of content, and that's like a choice-based game, right? So I'm sure you could make totally different choices. I know there's like romances and stuff or something. I don't really know though. Elden Ring was amazing. You definitely want a DLC. You can play through it 20 times and still find new stuff. Yeah. No, I'm at the point now too where I'm just like, okay, like spoilers aren't a thing anymore. If you guys want to tell me something, let's just tell me. And just the amount of things that like I found already that I missed from last time, I'm like, oh my goodness. How big is this game? Oh my gosh, Red Dead 2 is so good. Did you play through it? I've heard it's really amazing. Once you get past describing the words, the books get really good. Okay, right, like once you understand the context, what the heck all of those words mean. Fair enough. Okay, hang on. More mist. Okay, what am I doing? I'm darkening up this. There we go. I like it. It's coming along. Welcome on into the Witch's Lair. Thanks for following. Okay, I can also remember, though, that I can touch up these details, like, later. These are details. We'll get to the details later. Keep the crack going down a little bit. There we go. Add just a little bit more of that darkness down here. Don't want any white to be shining through, and there's like tiny little bits of white. Like I just said, details. Okay, I need to remember details. You took your sweet time with Red Dead 2, almost 100 hours. That sounds fun. I'm excited. I loved the first Red Dead when I just played like years ago. It was before I'd even played many games, and I just absolutely loved it, so I'm really excited for this one. Anyone recommend keyboard versus controller for Red Dead? I'm assuming controller might be better because it was designed for controller. What do we think? But also, like, in terms of shooting accuracy, if I care about being accurate, definitely mouse and keyboard. But, like, if I just turn on some aim assist, sit back with my controller, we can just kind of hang out. But I would definitely want some aim assist if I'm playing controller. So, controller for sure? Okay. All right, I'll have to do that then. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you again for the raid, Ariel. You guys, if you did not go get the chance to follow Ariel Jade Live, I can't speak. Ariel Jade Live. Go drop a follow. Thank you again. Hope you have a great night. I guess if you know about a bit about the history of The Witcher, it's a little easier. I've watched most of the first Witcher season. I didn't quite finish it. I didn't understand what the heck was going on, honestly. They got to, like, the whole thing with, like, Yennefer and everything, and I was just, like, really confused. And it turns out they were doing, like, a whole thing with time, and I'm like, oh, no wonder I was confused. I didn't know they were doing, like, a whole thing with time. So if you were also confused by the first season of The Witcher, it's because there's, like, time things happening. Like, not everything is in the same time. So I didn't really understand that, and so I need to give it another try at some point. Okay, let me keep going up. No, let's finish the arms. Let's keep going down here. Gotta finish the arms. Gotta finish the arms. Let's just put some of that, like, right there, and we're just gonna, I'm just gonna, that doesn't really match with the rest of what I've been doing. I was kind of like really, well, no, it's fine. We're gonna, that's not quite what I was doing though. I was kind of trying to, like, make them a little bit rough because they're kind of, like, cracked and, like, rocky and stuff, but no, that's not, that wasn't it. Like, I can do, like, little bits, but I covered too much, so I'm gonna need more of, like, a dark color again. I covered a little too much there. Come on, nice dark color. And we're just gonna kind of, okay, I kind of like that. If I start with, like, the darker color and kind of make a bit of a texture, that works. Just gonna make a bunch of little kind of dots. And we want a little more texture there. There we go. Now I want to, like, lighten it up a little bit. Take the same sort of color, but I want it browner. I'm gonna, like, start mixing that in. No, but it doesn't necessarily need to be browner. I want it grayer, so let's add in some white. Okay, I'm gonna have to find out the right way to get this texture. Pretty sure you're caught up on the Witcher Netflix series? Not as impressive as you'd hoped, but better than you expected. Fair enough. I mean, it's entertaining. I just gotta finish it. Red Dead is fun until you can't stop walking around your house IRL talking in a southern accent. Sounds fun. Okay, I gotta, like, figure out how to... Okay, I need more of the yellowy color in here. The arms just look a little out of place. But I like it. They're coming along. They're starting to have a little bit of definition. They're just looking a little, like, gray. Any suggestions to make, like, a I'm just struggling to, like, make, like, a good rocky texture that also is, like, a cohesive color with the rest. I can do this. Like, we just need little bits. Then I gotta go in there with the fingers, define those a little bit more. I'm just, Okay, stop drying. Stop drying here too. Oopsies, that was a little bit much. That's okay. It'll dry, it's fine. Oh, let's see. Well, I can't wait for Red Dead. Thank you all for being here tonight. I just appreciate you all. Cheers. Okay, so I can't quite figure out the arms. I can do this. I can do this. We need more green in there. I can say that much. We do need more green. That's way too light of a green. Much more of like a muted green. Okay, so now that we have like all this texture, it just looks really muddled. So I need some definition or something again, because it's just looking messy. I'm like, okay, how do we come back from this? How do we come back from the messiness? Ooh. I like it. I think I kind of need to smooth out the edges. I think the texture is good sort of in the middle. I'll give it just one more mist, because I want to be able to blend a little bit. Yeah. Okay, okay. So if I just kind of smooth all those colors out a little bit, that's better. No, I need a little more. We're getting there, we're getting it. Oh, don't need that to fall over. Okay. Okay, it's coming along. I just don't love the colors still. I don't love the colors. It needs to be more... It either needs to be different enough. Okay, do I change the color to be more gray and rock-like to kind of match the texture? Or do I change it to be more like his jar color? I feel like I change it to be more like his jar color. It's like the arms in the picture are pretty similar, so I kind of need to just make it jar colored. So let's get some more like highlights in there of like the nice lighter jar sort of color. Just a little bit under there. We want... That's a weird color I've got. I want more of the light color. Okay, this is coming along a little better now. I like it. I like this arm. We need more on this side now. Okay, mix in a little bit more of the nice light color. Thin it a little bit. Oh, that's too much. little more of that over here. The highlight's not so bad. There we go. That's kind of how I'm getting more of that texture. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. We have a little bit of definition on the arms now. A little bit. We need more. Need a little bit of like blue and green kind of beneath. We're like so close. Jar is a more grayish tan, right? Okay. It's looking a little too gray to me. I don't know though. Let's see, it looks different on this monitor versus this monitor. It's not bad. We need more of this bronze yellow color that I've been using. We need him to just be a little bit more like brownish, I feel like. Like, no, just tan. Thin this a little bit and just kind of try to okay, so I just need more like contrast now. I just need more contrast at this point. Like, it's fine. The colors are fine. Like, it's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's fine. I just need more contrast. So let's get some nice dark colors kind of underneath. Come on. Stop drying out on me. Stop drying. Stop it. Yeah, we're about 2 hours in. That makes sense. That's when they start to dry. I'll get oil paints again someday. Okay, so now I need like just more like a brown in there a little bit. No, that's way too much brown. Oh my goodness. Way too much. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on into the Witch's Lair. How's it going? You wonder what Jar Guy's arms are made out of. You know, like it kind of seems like some rocks or probably just jar fragments is my assumption. Right camera could cause some colors to be a little bit different. Definitely. Definitely, but I don't know. This should be a good camera. Okay. And then now let's lighten up. There we go. Okay, let's get some more highlights in here. I'm like having a hard time seeing what lines I'm even trying to make. Trying to like fingers, something like that. Anyone doing any art tonight? Working on anything cool? Ghost in the Shell. I watched Ghost in the Shell recently. That was a good one. Let's see. Okay. All right. That's a little bit more definition on like the top there. And then, no, that's a little too much right there. But there we go. And then we want just like a little bit darker on the bottom. Okay, but this line is being brought down a little bit too much. Because the problem is, this should be... There we go. Get the fingers there. A little more highlight. And I'm trying to give him just a little bit of texture, but it's kind of hard. In the lore, the contents of the jar, the bodies of the foes they've defeated. Yeah. Yeah, that's where, like, when you go back to, like, the little jar village, after defeating Alexander, you find his little cousin or whatever. It's supposed to be his nephew or something, and he's, like, really honored to take his insides and put them inside of him. So I don't know, like, what the consequences of that are, or, like, I don't know. But we gave him the innards of Alexander, and we're like, here you go, and he was very happy. You hope modders make a Kool-Aid Man skin for Alexander. That'd be amazing. A little more just water on my brush. I feel like it keeps getting dry. Okay, we're like almost there with the arms. I want to move on from these gosh dang arms. We're like almost there. Oopsies, I'm knocking things over. My bad. I need more, like, just dark color in there. I need more just contrast. No, that's too much. I just grabbed, like, a little bit of purple. And I just wanted to poke a little bit in here, and it's way too much. Way too much. That was not the move. Way too much purple. There we go. Okay, well, that's not quite what I wanted, but it works. We're going with it. Oh, already too much again. Gosh dang it. No, I just wanted the tiniest bit of purple. Just a teensy bit more. I don't want to do too much again. I'm just trying to, like... Okay, let's just mix in a bunch of different colors here, and we're gonna get the right one. Ooh. Okay, I gotta slow down a little bit. Slow down the enthusiasm. trying to add some texture back. And then let's add back a little bit of just the nice light color I was using. Paint the crevices of the arms with a darker color, right? Yeah, like right in here. That made it a little bit blurry. Okay, I'm just gonna stop with the arms for now. I'm just gonna stop. We're gonna move on to a different part. I'm gonna stop messing with them. We'll get back there. Okay, before I totally move on though, I would like to add just a little bit of like a darker sort of highlight to these knees here. Like they just kind of need to blend a little bit in there. It's not blending very well. That's one thing that oil paints do better. Okay, well, he's got some knees. He's got some highlight. Now let's highlight a little bit of that. Let's see, where'd our music go? Weird. Looks better. The legs, right? He has a little bit of just dimension to him. We'll add a little bit more there too. But the cats could help. I have to be very careful when I'm painting. There's a reason the cats are locked out of the room right now. I have to be very careful when I'm painting. And the cats... it was happening one time where I was doing so good. I was watching them. I was keeping them away from the paint. And then I have another little, like, mini art desk right back there, like, right in the same room. And I turn around for, like, I don't know, 3 minutes while I'm on my PC for just a quick second, just, I don't know, like checking an email or something, or like a message. And I turn back around, and who is leaving blue paw prints across the carpet, and I'm like, awesome. Awesome, thank you, cats. Thank you for the blue paw prints on the carpet. That was very sweet of you. Luckily, we caught it before they dried, but, you know. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Knees are a weakness. I mean, it's true. Arrow in the knee, that'll weaken you. Was busy fighting Rykard in your Elden Ring playthrough? Didn't notice how awesome the painting's looking. Thank you. How is Rykard? Did you beat him? I would love to do like an artist, right? Artist kitty. I would love to have like the cats do some paintings, but it would have to be with the right kind of paint. His paw was blue for a little while. Like, oopsies. Okay, this is getting dry again. We're getting to the point in the night where the paint is just dry, so I'm gonna just soak that with water. Let's see, let's keep going, lightening up a little bit on the top part here. So I want to lighten up just a little bit more. Okay, now I'd like to just keep it light. Just a little bit thinner on that far side. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm trying to blend. Just a little bit. All right, he's looking good. He's got a couple cracks in the sides though, so let's add a little bit of texture in here. kind of like that. And we need a little more darkness. There we go. Okay. And then let's just add like little cracks and bits of imperfections that make him perfect. There we go. Okay, I'm liking this. A little bit of that in there. Okay, he's coming along. What do we think? I think I'm kind of ready. Here, let me add just a tiny little bit more texture, just like... He's just looking a little too smooth, a little too perfect. So let me just add little bits of like... something, you know? Just like a little character. Adding little kind of dots to just make him not quite as neat. I don't know, he's a warrior. He's not that neat. You took 3 tries on Riker? Nice. Ah. Okay. Cheers, everyone. Hope you have a great night. We're almost done with Alexander. I'm really excited. Are we all having a good night? I don't know. I'm having a fantastic night. It's 1 in the morning. How? Oopsies. I did go live late. Whoops. Let's start making the top. So I want this to be a nice sort of cohesive red. So I have this like bright red. It's almost like an orangey sort of red. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that, a little bit of the orangey red, and then like mostly like the magenta here. Let's see, ooh, this paint is drying up just a little bit. There we go. And the magenta, that's a really nice color. And then let's get just a little bit of the brown in there to kind of dull it out. Come on in, thanks for the follow. Goodbye the Alexander painting for the shiniest nickel you could find. Okay. I am gonna actually look into getting a shop or something set up. I also need to like get some merch or something for the stream. I've tried before and I didn't quite love the merch that I tried to do before. I think we can try again. I think we can do better. So I have to look into some things. Okay, let's see. That's a pretty color. I like that. There we go. We need a plushie. We do need a plushie. I've been thinking about doing plushies for merch. I gotta look into that. I gotta make it happen. I would love to. Could you even imagine just like a cute little witch hat as like a little plushie? That'd be cute. I've never seen that before. I think that would be adorable. We'll have to see if that's possible. Okay, so we have that initial layer. I kind of want that layer to dry. Right now it looks like his pot is open. That looks like blood and jar bits in there. So did they just like cram it in the top of them? Like they just take bits of flesh and just like cram it in their jar? Next plushie you buy will be of your avatar? Like the Uncle Peach plush? That would be amazing. He's definitely looking a little bloody right now. I'm gonna have to make it look like this is more kind of like sitting in there. So if I want it to actually look like it's sitting in there, I kind of need like a little... I need like a little... What do I need? I need like a little ring around. Oopsies. Just like the teensiest little dark bit. It's gonna be really dark. Okay. Needs to be darker. We can do this. There's only like a tiny bit of paint that's staying on here at a time. If I want it to be precise, I've got to go slow. Slow and steady. Getting somewhere. Okay, that's already looking a little bit better, but we need more. We need it a little darker. Okay, we just gotta keep bringing the brush back often. Okay, all right, I like that. That looks a little bit better. I don't know if that makes much of a difference to you guys, but I definitely see the difference. I'm gonna bring it in just like a little bit for like little cracks and things, you know? Little pieces out of there. But welcome on into the witch's lair. You vote comfy, long, colorful socks for merch? Ooh. As long as there's purple, I'm in. Wait, what? Filled with freshly squeezed pupil juice. Yeah, that's what it looks like right now. Oh dear. We need to make it look more like a lid. The bits are underneath. Ooh, creepy. Okay. Alright, it's got some little sort of cracks in it. Now I just want like... I want like a really light sort of difference in some colors. Like I just want some difference. I just don't want it to all be just straight red. Okay, that's better. All right, now let's wash off the brush and go with a lighter red and make some detail. Anyone know what he's got on the top of him? Is that like a tree pattern he has? this looking? I think we're getting there. Okay. So the hard part is sometimes lightening this up without making it like pink. Not trying to make pink. So it's like we're doing kind of a light sort of edge. All right, nice little circle. Not the exact design that I'm doing, but it's pretty close, and I like it. Ernesto, hello and welcome. Do I practice witchcraft or are you Wiccan? I'd say more Wiccan, but I don't even know if I necessarily fully identify as like a Wiccan necessarily. Because that does, I don't know, I need to learn a little bit more about Wicca. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I practice. But I do read tarot cards, I collect my crystals, I do protection spells and money spells and cleanse my house with smoke cleansing and all that kind of fun stuff. So, welcome and hello. I like to consider myself kind of a kitchen witch or a chaos witch. We do like our chaos here. I need to know more about chaos magic. I'd love to learn. Trying to figure out how to like how detailed to get here. I did some sort of design. It was not his exact design. I'll have to like bring it a little closer to the camera. I think it works though. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit. Just gonna go in there with a little bit of the darker color. And just kind of add a little bit more depth. Okay. All right. I think he's coming along pretty nicely. Let's take a look at him and see what else he needs, because we still need to work on the grass. But aside from the grass, I'm pretty happy. He needs a couple little touch-ups. He's not perfect. Oh, why is my painting stuck? There we go. We're coming along. So I like the detail on the side a lot. The top looks a little bit funny on the camera. I like it more in person. But it works. I think he looks pretty cool. Okay, so what else does he need? Let's just touch up just the teensiest little... He needs just a little bit more color in the legs to kind of help blend. Like, let's get a little bit more like that blue. He looks like a younger version of him. Does he look good? Do I use my powers for good or evil? For chaos only. No, I'm kidding. Just for good. Don't worry. Hey, Deviant, welcome. Been painting for 2 hours now. I need to take stretch breaks after being seated so long? I got up once. I did. Sometimes, yeah. It kind of depends, though. Sometimes when you're just in the zone, sometimes you just gotta keep going. But, I don't know. I'm chilling. I took one quick little, I don't know, 3-4 minute break. We're chilling. Jar Jar Binks. No. No. Hi, my Michael Bro. It's good to see you. How are you? Welcome on in. That's funny. Okay, wait. These are drying out again. Oh, no. Almost knocked over my paper towel. There we go. Okay, that looks a lot more natural. That was very subtle, but it made a difference. I like it. Okay, I'd like to just start working on the grass a little bit. I think he's looking pretty fantastic. We just need to get some grass. Did I finish Elden Ring? I did. We finished it. We started a little bit of New Game Plus, and we've ran around a little bit. I've decided on my New Game Plus playthrough that I'd like to finish quest lines that I'd started and not actually finished, which is apparently like a ton of them. And I'm going for the Frenzied Flame ending. So I know that that's not going to allow me to do like all of the quests, I guess. I don't really know. We're figuring things out. Uggsy, hello and welcome. My favorite emote now. It's amazing. I was gonna maybe try to paint the emote or something, but I couldn't actually find a picture of him with his arm raised. So I don't know if he actually does that, but I guess I could have painted it. I needed a reference for tonight, though. Okay, what sort of brush am I going to use here? What do you guys like for something like grass? I feel like I need a lot more paint. One green? I thought I had another green. Oh no, I have another green. Okay, good. I was like, wait. Shoot, you're looking for chaos? I am looking for chaos. I'm gonna go with the Frenzied Flame and bring chaos to the world. Sounds fun though. What endings have you done? Okay, I'm going to mix some different colors here. I just smacked the heck out of that. Sorry. My bad. Just punched it pretty much. Okay. Stop being mean to my microphone now. Alright, I'm gonna just go for it a little bit. I'm gonna mix up some of this green and some of that bronzy yellow. And I'm just gonna kind of... Oh wow, that's like a dark green. No, we need a lot more of that bronze. Oh gosh. That is... Oh gosh. That's not the color I was going for. Oh no. Oh no, this is not what I meant to do. That's okay. Alright, it's happening. Let's get a little bit more of that brown in there. And I'm just gonna kind of start putting different colors different places. Alright, so I guess we're going for a new background layer. I guess that's where we're headed. I'm trying to get some of the paint off of like the upper part of this paintbrush. Okay, also. Everywhere. Okay, so I want to make sure that I just get like a nice sort of even layer since I'm doing it like this. And then we're gonna like paint over it with some different sort of colors and a little bit of texture. Ideally, you know? Okay, I just gotta get in real close. There we go. Start throwing paint at it and fix it later. Yeah. You know, sometimes that is the move. Okay. We're getting there. Okay, I can't dry it yet. It can't dry yet. Welcome to the chaos. No, we don't have chaos here. We would never. Okay, there we go. So that's not quite the color I was looking for, to be honest. I was looking for much more of like the previous color, but that's all right. We can get it back to that if we so desire. Okay. Need just a little more here. Okay, so I at least want like vertical strokes. We want to try to make this look like grass and not just a green blob. It can be surprisingly difficult. We need just a little more of the medium. And I'm just kind of dabbing some of that in there a little bit. Let's do that on this side. Nice even border. And some up and down strokes. Okay, so it's a good start, but what's the spritzy thing? Water. Wait, I don't want it to dry. It keeps drying on me. Okay, now it can dry, I guess. That's fine. I need more of bronze yellow. It is missing some happy little clouds. It'll need some clouds. Might be clouds of red because it's Elden Ring and it has little speckles of red, you know? See that little speckle? Alright, so I want this to be relatively like... Okay, so I need to start at the back. That is immediately evident. I should also probably get a little bit of a smaller brush, but I'm going to start with the big one. Okay, I'm mixing a little bit more of the green and bronze together. Let's get just a little bit of brown in there. No, those brush strokes are too big. We need something a little smaller. Okay, let's go with this one. This one's not that small. So right now I'm just kind of painting a ton of different little strokes. I'm gonna go back over this again. I don't love how it looks. It's alright. It's alright. Oh, there's a cat in here now. Hi. Cooking streams will be making a comeback as well. Tonight, the decision was between a cooking stream or this painting stream. I was feeling inspired for a painting stream. Okay, we're getting there on this. We have progress to be made with this grass. Okay, it's looking decent. It could look better though. We're getting there. We're getting closer. Okay, disgusting. Paintbrush. Get the old paint off, please. Let me use you. Come on. Oh no, let's just try. Should work. Hopefully. We'll find out. If I do more cooking streams, though, are there games in particular that you guys like to see? Like, do we like the Skyrim cooking streams the best? What do we like? Do we like when we come up with things for different games? Do we like a variety? Like, do we like, I don't know, just different ones? I'm just curious. Okay, I would like to mix some of the dark blue with that dark green. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, that's actually gonna like add a little depth, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's what we needed. We needed blue. Going for that works. Let's get lots of that dark color, especially kind of around the legs. It'll help the legs blend more. It's everyone's favorite kind of art to do. Do we like acrylic painting, oil painting, sculpture, music? What do we like? I don't know. There's so many different forms of art. Even like writing stories or something. Like, I don't know. There's so many artistic things. Still think I might like oil paints the best. Kai, how are you? Welcome on in, and thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I'm Paige the Witch. We're here doing a nice, just calm Elden Ring stream. It's nice and late tonight. I think Alexander, our jar friend, is coming along pretty nicely. This is our reference. This is how he's looking right now. We're getting there. We're getting there. He's coming along. So welcome. We're working on the grass at the moment. Guys, if you don't know Kai, Kai's absolutely amazing. Great vibes. Great streamer. How are you? Go drop a follow. What were you up to? Tell me all about the stream this evening. Welcome, welcome. We started with the blank canvas tonight, so we're getting there. He looked a little funny at times. I still think his arms are a little bit funny, but it works. We're just going with it at this point. Okay, I gotta keep going here. Here we go, here we go. How was your stream though? Thank you, Kai. How are you? But if you guys don't know me, I'm Paige the Witch. We're here just doing a casual, nice painting night. and having some fun here. Okay, I'm just trying to like add in a little bit of detail and stuff to the grass. I'm trying to make it look grassy. Like it actually has a little bit of, you know, some texture, some depth to it. I don't know, we're doing our best here. But welcome, I just finished Elden Ring. I finished my first playthrough, and we had a great time. We did Ranny the Witch's ending, and we started New Game Plus a little bit. We played a few days, and it's been fun, and I think we're gonna start on Red Dead 2 soon. You played Kahoot together. Oh, fun! You won some and lost many. I have never played that. Was that fun? Answer the pre-raid question. Definitely photoshopped. Oh, I was just asking. Well, welcome, Raiders. I'm going to ask you guys as well. I was just asking everyone what their favorite kind of art is. You admire those who can paint well? Thank you. I'm practicing. We're here. We're practicing. They get better every time I do a painting, so we just got to keep doing them, you know? This emerald green. I think this is technically like a lighter green. Let me see what a little bit of that looks like mixed in. That might look kind of nice. I don't know. That's a little bit bright. I feel like maybe if I mix that, I got my whole messy palette here. I feel like if I mix that with the yellow, yeah, that works. If I mix it with the yellow. Let's even get some of this other yellow in there. I don't know. That looks kind of interesting. We're gonna need to get some highlights, a little bit of white in here. We're gonna need just a tad. Here we go. Kahoot is very fun. You love trivia. I have to try that sometime. I haven't done too much trivia stuff, but depends on what the trivia is. Certain things I feel like I could be good with trivia, and certain things I would just be super lost. I'd be like, oh, team save me. Please help. Hi, Wacky. Welcome on in. It's great to have you. Hope you like our nice chill vibes tonight. You know, a lot of times we play games, but we also like to do just kind of different things. Cooking streams, painting streams, just, I don't know, different creative things. Just like to hang out a little bit, so welcome on in. 2 new subs is $20 of the PC fund? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Skyrim trivia? I'm there. I might be a little bit rusty on certain things, though, to be honest. I need to play more Skyrim. Okay, so I'm liking how this is looking. We just need more. We need more to it. Okay, so I've got a little bit of a lighter green on here right now. It's a little bit too light. A little too light. Also still too light. Okay. Ah, that's like neon. You guys can like see that from there. Like that's too much. Yeah, let's fade that a little bit. Too much, too much. A little bit of brown in that or something still. I don't know. I don't know how exactly to like lighten this up yet. Or I don't know how to lighten it up without making it like neon. Let me write the questions and see what happens. Uncle Peaches, if you ever wanted to put together Skyrim trivia night, if you ever actually had questions or something for that, I would 100% do a whole Skyrim trivia night. Or even if you just started that and we had like a whole bunch of people help out with like coming up with trivia questions, that would be incredible. We should consider that. Even if it's not now, someday. Well, how many Benduil shouts does it take to win Mirak over? No comment. I would never fight Mirak a bunch of times expecting to bend his will. When that is impossible without a mod, I would never do such a thing. Oh dear. Well, what kind of trivia were you all doing tonight? Just like general trivia, like game trivia. What was it? Okay, I need to not be like so uncomfortable with having little highlights in here. I just need to preferably make the highlights a little smaller, a little less noticeable. I kind of went a little too crazy on the highlights there. We're getting there. Oh, that's a little too crazy on the brown. No. I'm getting somewhere. Not looking exactly like how I wanted necessarily, but it does work. Okay, okay. That's good. That's better. All right, it looks much better when it's like even like that. We can do this. We got this. Just putting like just a little bit of kind of a yellowy in there. Just a little something. Maybe just a little more of that bluish. A little bit of that darkness on top. I feel like the darkness on top does give it kind of that depth a little bit, you know? There we go. On Kahoot you can make and publish quizzes. Oh, there's loads. That's fun. We'll have to try that sometime. Honestly, you're down to try it, right? Skyrim trivia? That seems pretty cool. Especially seeing as you're about to see 5 a.m. and start work. Oopsies, I know. Uh-oh, it's almost 2 a.m. Well, we're almost done is the good news. Is we're about done. As we're just kind of at the finishing touches sort of stage here. I'm pretty happy with how Alexander is looking here. Just adding little bits in the grass, kind of trying to just add more detail, you know? The more detail, the better. There we go. Little bits. Okay. Trying to make it blend at the top and stuff still, but I'm liking it. What do we think he needs? Oopsies, I knocked the paint over. But let's take a look. Let's take a look. Like obviously there's a couple little things that like I could add a little detail to here and there, but here's our reference, here's our painting. Do we think he needs anything? I'm thinking he's looking pretty good, but like maybe just tiny little details, you know? Maybe just little dots of a darker color, maybe just for a little bit more contrast. Oh, the embers on the sky. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, yes, we do need to do that. Before I do that, I'm gonna just touch up little bits of the darkness. I know that we wanted it nice and dark in certain spots, so let's see about darkening it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, more contrast. I'm liking his arms a little bit more like that. Yeah, I like it. We're just adding a little... There we go. Okay, okay. We've got the shading on the arms just a little bit better there now. I want just a little bit more. There. And just a little more here. A little definition on that elbow. Let's get a little more definition on the fingers here. Looks nice. Thank you guys. Thank you. I think it's coming along. Now it's just details. There we go. Okay, okay. He's looking really good. I like it. I like it. How long did it take me to play through Elden Ring? I think my playthrough was like 130 hours, I want to say. It was an amazing game. It was long if you want to be thorough. If you want to just beat the game, you definitely can go faster, but it is worth taking your time. It's really cool. The first playthrough is a cool experience. And then I'm really liking the New Game Plus now, because it doesn't like take away your map or anything, and you kind of know where you're going, you know what you're doing. And now I'm just trying to do missed NPC quests, because I didn't actually finish that many different quests from the NPCs apparently, so I need to go back now and do those. I did finish Alexander the Jar's quest though, and it was a tragic ending. It was very tragic. Okay, I'm liking this a lot. Let's add just the teensiest little bit more. Right there, there we go. There we go. Okay, there. A little darker. Okay, so now I want some funny little things in the sky. That sounds like a good time. We're gonna use some more of our medium. It was 134 hours, 635 deaths. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. We hit the big 600 and then we didn't hit 700. I don't know. We were headed that direction for sure. Let's see. I would like to add little dots. So this is going to be a little bit tricky to figure out how to properly do. But let me just try to add some little doots. Just gonna kind of add them randomly around. Not too many. Okay, we're gonna let those dry. And then I'm gonna give them like a little bit of a halo, sort of, after they dry. And then I'm gonna add a little highlight in the center of them to make them pop a little bit. Is that Alexander? It is Alexander. Thank you for recognizing him. I'm proud of him. Okay. So now I need to just like... Needs to dry. Needs to dry. no, that just kind of spread that one out. That didn't go exactly how I wanted. Okay, that's all right. We can do this. No, that just kind of picked up the whole thing. Okay. Okay, no, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Okay, I'm spreading them out a little bit. Can you guys kind of see? I feel like you can kind of see. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Witch's Lair. Looks so good. Thank you, everyone. Please put the paintings on Instagram. All right, I'll have to. All right, thank you, guys. Thank you for making me feel like a good painter, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for the support. I'm kind of trying to make them varying sizes. Maybe I can even make extra little kind of partial dots on there. That could work. You sleep with your car keys in your pocket. Yeah, I'd say that might be a little odd. I would assume that's very uncomfortable. Okay, I'm liking it. It's looking Elden Ring-esque. Great job. Thank you, everyone. I'm proud of this guy. I don't know. It was a good reference picture here. He's not too hard to do. I was originally gonna do a whole screenshot with like my character in it and like a whole background, and I was like, let's try Alexander first. Happy I did. I'm trying to add little bits of highlight. So far, honestly, they kind of look like pimples. I think it needs to be less white. I think we need more of like a pink. This is better. They look more red. That's better. It's better. Okay. If I even added like a little... I added like a dark spot to some of these. Okay. All right, everyone. Let's take a look at him. Let's take another look. What do we think? What do we think about the things in the sky? Do we like them? Do they need more of a halo? Maybe a slight more of a halo? I feel like they could use just a little bit more. Just a little more. Didn't want to overdo it. You can always add more. Can't really take away as easy. Okay, that's looking better. Yeah, it needed to be just a little bit darker. Couple more little... There we go. Oh, also, just wanted to say, we hit 9,000 followers tonight, everyone. Just thank you so much for being here, for following, for supporting, for hanging out. It means a lot. It's been really cool being able to actually be able to stream full time. Sorry, I'm not even coherent anymore at this point. It's 2 in the morning. But it's been really cool just being able to stream full time and be here with you guys more often. So just thank you all for the support. And I'm pretty proud of this. This has been a fun night. Okay, gotta put the corner, or right, the signature on the corner there. I think it's time. I think it's time. 9K, I know, it's crazy. Just so, thank you all for being here. Can't believe we're almost at 10K. For anyone who doesn't know, we had something that we like to refer to as the Great Page Purge here. It was an accidental reset of all my followers. I just completely reset my follower list to 0. Which was unfortunate shortly after hitting partner and stuff, so that set us back a little bit. So just thank you all for being here, for coming back, and oh my gosh, I can't believe that was almost 2 years ago now. Funny. Alright, I'm just gonna add a little page at the bottom. A quick little loop-a-doop. Just a quick little, it's teensy. It's teensy. I'll make sure I put all the info on the back and stuff still. Oh, you think Alexander is secretly a tomato? Look at the inside of his jar. Yeah, tomato sauce. Mm-hmm. Definitely tomato sauce. I didn't see any tomatoes in Elden Ring. My biggest question, my biggest takeaway from Elden Ring is, what does everyone eat? Does no one eat anything besides Torrent? Torrent eats berries, and that's all that anyone eats. Like, They didn't mention food at all in Elden Ring, and I just feel like no one eats. Like, what does Godric eat? What does Renala eat? Like, what, do they just not eat? I guess no one eats? Crazy. Mega Man, welcome. Yeah, just tomato sauce in the jar. Just... Well, I'm gonna work on getting a Etsy and all that fun stuff, but for now I'll just post on Instagram, and I'm pretty proud of this. I like how it's looking. Oh my gosh, no one eats. I guess not, right? Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for being here, everyone. Oh, that's true. There's the prawns. There are the prawns. The boiled prawn shack. That's true. That's true. And I guess technically we eat boluses. Do we just sustain ourselves off of boluses? Is it maybe like lembas bread and just you eat one bolus and it just sustains you? Because I don't know what else. Oh my gosh. I just want to say thank you guys also just for the progress on the new stream PC. I'm so excited to get a new PC just for more content, faster content, less laggy content. Anyways, I'm excited for that. So, fun stuff. You're unsuccessful in, yeah, the last page purge. Oh my gosh. Well, you guys, I'm pretty proud. I'm pretty proud of this. We made Alexander. We're gonna have to make someone else next. I don't know who, but I think he's pretty cool looking. We're gonna have to do this again sometime. This was really fun. I think this is where we're gonna call it for the evening because it is approaching 2 in the morning here. Well, it is exactly 2 now. Ranny next. I would love to paint Ranny next. That would be a lot harder. I don't know how to paint faces or anything, but at least her whole outfit, that could be cool. That could be really cool. Well, everyone, this is where we're gonna call it for the evening. I'm gonna be back online tomorrow. we're gonna do something different as well. We're gonna actually play some Elder Scrolls Online for the first time in a very long time, on stream here at least. And we're gonna do a charity stream, so that's gonna be for a really good cause. Come by that if you want more info. That is gonna be later today / tomorrow, depending on when you sleep. I don't know. I haven't slept yet, so it's tomorrow for me. So that's gonna be tomorrow. You guys, I'm Paige the Witch. I'm here on Twitch. I appreciate you all. I think we're gonna start Red Dead next week, so just be aware that that is gonna be happening. And let's see if anyone is online right now to go read. Let's see. We could go. Oh my gosh, let's go raid tea with Mandy playing Cyberpunk. I miss Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk was such a fun game. Let's go bring the hype over there. Cozy vibes with more cozy vibes. Mandy's a great streamer. If you don't know her, she's a great, also late night streamer. We're playing some Cyberpunk tonight. Sounds super fun. I've been missing Cyberpunk. Well, okay, here, let me move my... Well, no, let me keep it away back there for now. Okay, let's take one last look at it before it goes. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of our friends. I'll make sure I post this and everything. We're gonna have to do more of these video game themed painting streams because this is really fun. So if you guys ever have suggestions or want to submit a picture or anything to paint, if you see something kind of simple, easy, paintable, please feel free to post or tag or anything. So all right, everyone, have a fantastic evening. Millennia next? Oh gosh, we're gonna have to see. I don't know how to paint people. I guess there's only one way to learn, so we'll see. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you have a fantastic evening or day ahead of you. See you tomorrow for some ESO, and then I'll see you again next week for some Red Dead. I can't wait. All right, everyone. See you again soon. I'll be posting on all the socials and everything until then, but have a great night. See ya.